So DPS anchor is going to be you, is it? Dutch gunner?
Correct.
Alright, cool.
Weapons free, weapons.
If you're taking aggro.
Oh, everything's on me.
Everything on Emissary. Everything on Emissary.
Have CCP changed the aggro on South?
No, the salvager. This is just the initial spawn.
Oh,
This is only the beginning.
Trust me, it's going to be intense later on. It really is.
I'm scared.
The shacks, try if you can hit. Stasis field, clear the transport field, 3 kilometers, blap it. Okay, somebody got booted.
Rin.
Okay, Logi, start burning towards Rin, Rin, try to warp off. Everybody else, anchor up on Dutch gunner. Okay, good. Clear the weapon
Yeah,
pile.
Rin's clear.
Okay.
Avio has aggro and is webbed.
Get the webifier, stasis webifier station. Broadcasted as target. Okay, cleared. Renewing, and the shacks, track effects start going for the Rodivas.
They're switching off of Avio.
They're repositioning.
Can we clear some of the dampening fields as well?
Bubba has aggro.
If you have range, but that's for the shacks. If you have, there's a dampening field at 43 kilometers. If you can hit it in the shack, go.
Just set drones on it.
Track. Vindicators go for the frigate. The shacks go for TAC 2 with the dampening field. Oh, it's already clear. Can you reach the one at TAC 3? Broadcasted as target.
Set me drones on.
Oh shit, I have drones. That's right. Fuck.
Is Rin coming back in?
Yeah,
What?
I just had the dock up to repair. I got hit at the station, so I was trying to save someone.
Okay. Keep Dutch gunner at range 500.
Can I suggest that we stick closer together with everyone so that the Dracovex can use close range?
Yep, that's why Dutch gunner stopped moving.
Because we're very far from them for the Draco.
Mm-hmm. Everybody start approaching Dutch gunner. Start approaching Dutch gunner.
Even Logi.
Stick in on their own range. Stick on your anchor, and you should be fine.
Yeah, just checking, Roger.
If I want Logi to move, I'll call Logi separately. The shacks, can you hit that
Rinse
one?
on back in, so
Yes, just a moment. How are the pylons named? Because my tab doesn't show them.
Yeah, they're large cholesterol. Okay, we have starving. We have starving. The shacks start with the Dracovax.
Alec is taking aggro.
The shacks go for the Dracovax. Vindicators go for the ghosting Damavix first.
Roger.
Dracovax go for the luminal Redivas. Scrap that. Vindicators go for the starving. Go for the starving.
Adjusting to starving.
Bubba's taking aggro. Alec is taking aggro as well.
No, they switched off, Alec.
Take my word for it, we're doing so much better compared to the previous time. We're clearing a lot more ships. Vindicators
Rin is taking.
Repeat last command.
after starving, go to ghosting, then go for blind.
Roger.
Sorry, should I not call out like that, or is that fine?
Broadcast.
it helps me.
So if you broadcast, the support can target you and help as well.
Lucas is taking aggro. Okay.
The shacks after the last luminal check if you can hit that pylon. Oh. There we go. The shacks start with their renewing.
Ren is taking aggro.
Dracovax start with starving Dracovax. Vindicators try to get the renewing Rodivas.
Roger.
The shacks go renewing the shack. Vindicators go renewing Rodiva. Dracovax go starving Dracovax. Vindicators go ghosting Dracovax after you clear the renewing Rodiva.
Ren is taking aggro.
Current aggro is on Rin and Red Legion is the nest.
There's a ghosting Dracovac that's just to warn you. One at 56 kilometers. So it's untargetable.
Damn it!
Stuck
Yep,
on the
it's
World Ark.
stuck on the World Ark. Okay, Leshaks, go for the luminal Leshaks if you haven't done so already. Dracovax, clear the last two starving. Okay, after starving, go for harrowing Vetmax. Vindicator, stay on the luminal Dracovax. Sorry, ghosting. Clear the ghosting.
Roger.
Scrap that last ghosting because it's stuck in warp. Vindicators go luminals. Dracofex, stop shooting, switch to long range. Oh no, stay where you are, stay where you are. This fleet composition is working.
Well, what I'm trying to do is keep the aggro or Ren. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm actually overwrapping each other.
Yeah, they've been having aggro for some time now.
This is usually
Logi 10s who's already aggro, and with the nesters fitting large remote armor reps, and a lot of them, it's more likely that they draw the aggro.
Well, that makes my job easy.
Yeah, it makes things much easier for us.
And now.
So there's a way to fix that.
The only thing that I can think about is
you got to bump him
or smart bombs.
I don't think it will let you because of the World Ark considered it an LCO.
Last time it moved when we popped out and back in, right?
Yeah, well, in that case, let's just everybody recall your drones. Let's wait until salvage is complete.
I suppose we could actually attack the World Ark if you fancy.
Actually.
Don't think you can.
You can. Just has like 10 million hit points.
What if we destroy it, though? That's what I want to know. Because
I've got the ammo to sit here.
Like, it's not like you take 0 damage. It's not like that. There's actually like numbers being put on this thing.
Everybody start approaching.
So we can destroy it.
Everybody start approaching target. I'm going to clear as much of these dampening field subpylons as we can. Additionally, try shooting at the Triglavian entropic. And there's the graviton monitor.
Oh, yeah, we killed one.
The graviton monitor's taken heavy damage.
Might have been me.
It's now dead.
Yep, well, there's a new one, so just keep blapping it.
Blap, blap, blap.
Yep. He's on the move. Dracovax on the move.
He's moving on up.
Hey, he got up to
He's still
400
stuck.
then. He got up to 400.
Hello, Ninja Reaper.
Okay, so just to confirm, we blew up those 2 monitors 3 times, and they're not coming back.
Could confirm that.
Gonna try to bump the Dracovac.
At the same time, battleship pilots anchor up on Dutch.
Those nesters only move at 77.
And I just broadcast the target, just slow burn towards that direction. And if you got range, shoot it.
No, sorry.
Yeah, this is why I usually hold. This is what the Leshaks are for. Not that I expect them to hit over 100 kilometers.
I think 99 is the best I get out of a.
That's still mightily impressive.
At the moment, I've got 90, but well, that's hit my hitting range, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I can refit on the fly because the nest is here.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I just fit another tracking computer.
Oh, okay. Okay, if it's doable. Yep.
Just watch out my grappler for another.
Somebody thought to bug report this.
I love this massive wreck for the pylon that's being moved across the map. It's massive.
Have you seen what happens if you do abyssal space, put a mobile tracker unit down, and you shoot this little extraction node?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that kind of dumb.
So the lovely thing is, if this fleet composition works really well for the World Ark, we can actually start looking at running some tests while running the site, like what happens if you try to entosis the World Ark. Though I would recommend doing that with a disposable ship, because if you draw aggro while running the entosiser, you get black without remote rep support.
Or we just toss reps on you preemptively.
Yeah, in Tosis, she cannot receive reps.
Oh, well, I'm fucking dumb then.
It's classed as an offensive weapon, like siege.
And
Bastion.
It's the same as a
Remote
mode, as a Hake bubble. If you use a Hake with the bubble mode, you can't receive remote rep.
Interesting, I didn't know that.
Is that Praxis Ninja Salvage Nails?
I would suggest it, yes.
Okay. Local. The grid is clear, correct? No more wrecks left. Oh, wait.
No,
yeah.
There's one wreck, but it's kind of out of range. It's a damping field.
So the annoying part with the Praxis is because the Praxis is here, and if we warp off, that Dracovec is still going to be stuck.
So the Dracovec's still doing stuff.
Did somebody create a bug report?
I can do it now if you want.
Okay.
There's a rattlesnake here now.
They're both in the same corporate as the Praxis. So we might be contested soon, it looks like.
Well, we can't contest it without Dracovec being a derp.
Yeah, what do we do about that? Like, I'm concerned.
We can't do anything against people trying to mean yourselves. There's absolutely nothing we can do against that, unfortunately. What we're doing what we can by having a dedicated salvager with us. And I've seen Anasir in action. He is amazing.
Anasir is a cool guy. He does all the cool things.
Can confirm. Yes.
I'll suck his dick.
Anasir is pretty cool.
But this fleet composition is working so incredibly well. In the previous run we had an issue with being able to clear the small stuff in time, but having this dedication in split targets with the shacks going for the battleships, the Vindicators going for the frigates and destroyers, and the Dracovacs going for the cruisers and the battle cruisers. We're clearing this field. Damn if.
Too bad one Dragovic is holding us up.
Yep, but that's what we got.
New age Triglavian tactics in action. They figured it out.
I'd like to try to move for that last dampening field, but that would put us really close to the World Ark, and that puts us at risk for the ECM field. So let's not do that.
I kind of just want to grind this fucking World Ark down. I just want to see what happens. We have the opportunity.
Okay.
I'm really close to it now, anyway.
Well, if you're in range, start blasting it.
Yeah.
And watch as it takes 1 damage.
Yeah, the World Ark, we're barely tickling it.
The fact that it can take damage is what makes me curious.
You see how close I am to it?
Just be careful with your ammo count.
I got drones. I got no fucking ammo. I'm lodging.
No, it's Anasir in the Noctis. Have a look at my...
Yeah, Anasir isn't getting that derpy thing.
Logi, start moving closer towards Anasir. Because he is 45 kilometers away.
I'm actually in it.
Wait, is this like a diplomatic action we're taking here? We're helping this Dragovic warp out. Like, is this diplomatic?
We're bumping him to safety.
Yeah, we're bumping him out so he can warp out and escape. So, I'm just saying, like, it's a weird gesture we're doing for him.
It just really looks like it's like a dolphin or a whale breaching for air.
I'm trying to bounce him out. He's stuck.
As you're both inside the world, model of this.
If you look at my ship, you can see him just behind me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be in range of that in 5 kilometers. I think I might be on the edge of the bubble.
Anasir, we're just gonna make the best of it. Please walk to the station and unload the loot and salvage off. And don't forget about your drones if you got the damage. Everybody else start moving towards the left tip of the left wing of the World Ark, and that's from the front. When you look at it from the front, start moving towards the left.
I'm in range now of it.
I can't actually walk to the station because I got stuck.
Try to get.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm out of it now. But
the interesting thing, considering the lore, open up your probe scanner and look at the signatures that we have in local right now.
Sanchez, Rogue Drone.
So here's what I would like to do. We're just going to wait for Anasir to clear up. Then we're going to check a Sanchez site real quick. See if the Triglavians actually show up within. If not, it's an interesting find to report on the Intergalactic Summit.
Question: is this like a good time for like a bio break, real quickly though?
Yep. Just go for a quick.
Okay.
It's down.
Beautiful. Everybody in fleet, start approaching Dutch gunner. Start approaching Dutch gunner. Just make best speed.